Sir, we are all ears to you. We want to listen to your vision about the future of Islamic finance and the most important challenge that you feel that would be there to achieve that, sir.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I have 3 minutes, so I have to cover headlines very fast. The first challenge is the size. We do not have a bank that is $1 trillion in assets. If you reach $1 trillion in assets, then you can play with the big boys, Chase, Citi, and Bank of America, and that hasn't been realized yet. So we're still baby banks, and we have to cater to the retail business, which is good. It's a great honor for us. But the profit margins in the retail business is much lower, and that's a challenge. The second challenge is, you know, when you tell people don't eat pork, they don't eat pork because pork is pork. Or do not drink alcohol, they don't drink alcohol. Alcohol is alcohol. But then riba. So we need to have a unified, universal definition of riba that is easy to understand and identify by the public. My simplest definition of riba is, it is the act of renting money at a price called interest rate. If we publicize this and we teach it to all generations, then we will make a difference. And then the question is, what is the added value of riba-free financing? Why are you there? Are you just to mimic what the other banks are doing? And what's your added value? My definition of added value is, we are investors, not lenders of money. So when we train our people, we train them as investors. And then we need to have a unified Sharia board. We need to learn from the experience of others that have been ahead of us. At Malaysia, I spent 25 years working with wonderful Malaysian brothers and sisters. And we need to have a Sharia board on the central bank level that will issue what is allowed and what's not allowed, and your IOFI product, your IFG, and so on and forth, will be implemented by the central bank. The fourth problem is the promotion of values of a riba-free lifestyle. You don't have to drive a Mercedes for people to respect you. You can drive a Suzuki, you can drive a small car. At the chairman of the board level, because he is the one who's going to define the real thing. I remember Dr. Matthew Muhammad used to drive a Proton around the country. And I remember his ministers used to have Mercedeses. They were hiding it in their garages in the village because they don't want to show it to him. But we want to sow this deep in our hearts so we can make a difference. We need to keep the traditions that made us what we are. Pakistan in particular, I learned from the Pakistanis the Bismillah and the Ameen function, which is dying away. We want to teach our children, especially the mothers of the future, that riba is haram at the grade level, at the middle school, and so on. Why? Because they are the conscious of the future family. We need to teach them to live within their means and not to be extravagant, and never to use credit cards as a means of borrowing. And then, finally, we need to teach them the foundation of Islam. The Prophet ﷺ taught us, خَيْرُ النَّاسِ أَنْفَعُهُمْ لِلنَّاسِ. The best of people are those who benefit people the most. And we can do that, inshallah. And these are some of the ideas. Thank you very much.